You can fall back on me. If you lose it all, I'll be right here for you, waiting. Just trust me and I'll take the pain away. You must take my hand, yeah, I got to get away. I got your back, I got your back, babe. I got your back, I got your back, babe. Do you trust me with your life, with your life, with your life? Do you trust me with your life, with your life, with your life? You can fall back on me. If you lose it all, I'll be right here for you, waiting. Just trust me and I'll take the pain away. You must take my hand, yeah, I got to get away. I got your back, I got your back, babe. I got your back, I got your back, babe. Do you trust me?
All right, let's try this again. Second time is a charm here. Let's if you guys can hear me, please spam the chat. Also, if you guys have any questions about Top Shot in general, feel free to spam the chat. What a wild and crazy all-star break that was in terms of the marketplace, in terms of the downtime, in terms of the fluctuations we've seen in the market. So let's just talk about this as a whole here. I'm gonna wait for people to pour in because as you guys can see, I think we are good. I see my mic moving. You guys should be able to hear me now, along with all the sound, including the music. All right, let me know if you guys can hear me. Once I hear a word that we're good to go, I'll start talking. But for anybody that is new, all right, you're good to go. Awesome. For anybody that is new, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering the marketplace just as a whole. If you guys live under a rock, and if you haven't been in the marketplace, what we experienced last night were some limitations on the marketplace. You can only buy one moment every hour and a half, and now it's an hour and a half. It was 2 hours. You can only sell one moment every hour and a half, and I believe you can list I think every 10 minutes, or no, delist, sorry, every 10 minutes. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to stop the whales, the people that have these spam bots that can go through the list and basically take off all of the lowest price cards because it's really good value before anybody else. And I think that's the challenge just with Top Shot in general right now, is they're trying to control the bot activity. I get it with all the fluctuations, with all the new signups. If you guys saw, the maintenance was down from Sunday evening all the way pretty much through Monday night. I think we finally were live around 10, 11 o'clock. But that was because they knew with the influx of all these people comes new bots, comes in some unhappy customers, and they're trying to control that. If you guys haven't noticed, the marketplace is very smooth now. You can go through these transactions very easily. You can go through each moment, and you can easily pick out some good values. And I think that's a good thing. But with that comes some flaws, some bad things that are going to be happening in the marketplace. What you guys are going to see is, because the bots aren't really controlling the floor, because they aren't buying these moments, and with the ability to keep buying and spamming these moments, you guys are going to actually see the prices decrease. just with the limits here in the marketplace. You're going to see the market initially decrease just as a whole. I think what we're going to see is we're going to see a rebound here pretty soon, just after these limitations kind of, settle a little bit. So let's go ahead. I want you guys to spam the chat with any questions here. What's going on, man? What's going on, Sam? What's going on, Steven? What's going on, Paul? And I want to talk about these collections because the collections are very, very interesting here with the challenges. We have 4 major challenges going on right now. The Hollow Icon Challenge 2, Metallic Gold LE Challenge 19, Seeing Stars Challenge 1, Rising Stars Challenge 1. All of these challenges are on the market for a significant price. The Hollow Icon, I mean, we can talk about these prices if you want. Min price for Kobe right now, 5.6K. We got Steph Curry for 36,000. That's actually the first time I've seen that. He was at 9,000 the other day, I thought, the other week. That's insane. Insane price tag to see. TJ Warren, 4,500. Yeah. The one thing I have to say about these moments and these challenges in general is that these are so overpriced right now. And I want to focus on the bottom 2 because these are the popular ones. We actually don't have a LeBron challenge or Rising or Seeing Stars challenge right now where you can collect the LeBron, which I'd assume would be more valuable than the Kevin Durant right now, just because it's LeBron James, one of the best players of all time. But the Seeing Stars challenge is not out for him yet. So right now we just have the Kevin Durant challenge right now. We have James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum, Levine, all of his team to collect that challenge. And the good thing about these Seeing Stars is they're all very, very cheap right now. But it reminds me of the Cool Cats because these have a 10,000 limited edition number, which you can collect up to 10,000 of these moments. And because of that, the prices are so low because they're not as rare. But that makes this collection also less valuable. So these prices, I want you guys to pay attention to them. $200 for Kyrie. We'll actually go to some more studs here. Let's check out Zion. He's at $430. That's the highest price other than, I think, Doncic, but he's on the other team. So Zion's the highest price in this entire collection at $430. So that means this KD's probably worth about $3,000 to $4,000 in general. And you have to collect all these. You have to hold them in your account to collect this challenge. But I want you guys to see these price tags, okay, of Zion of $430. Kawhi at $189. Like, these are very cheap, right? But on the flip side, I want you guys to look at the Rising Star collection. The challenge, rather. I keep saying collection. The Rising Star challenge. If you guys go through these players, Hunter's at $375. Campazzo at $360. Pretty decently cheap. We have Wiseman. He's pretty expensive at $1,300. But still, relatively speaking, not that expensive. Mulder, $339. But guys, the collection that we get is the potential dunk of the year, okay? If you guys haven't seen it yet, enjoy. Very good dunk, right? Easily the dunk of the year. Has to be, right? Hand in the face. If you guys saw the memes, Watanabe's face is like scrunched over. He looks like he's in pain. Yeah, he got destroyed. But the one thing I want you guys to focus on, the serial numbers here, 221. Or, sorry, 2021. 2021, right? The year. So this series as a whole is a lot more rare than the other series that we were looking at in terms of the Seeing Stars. And yes, these prices are slightly higher, but I don't think they're that high in comparison to the other collection. That being said, if you guys want to take a stab at this collection, I think you should do it right now. I think the prices are very, very cheap on these guys. $360 for these guys. And again, this moment's going to be worth a lot more. But the one thing controlling the market right now, the one price that stands out the most, and everybody's been tweeting about it, is this LaMelo Ball card. And I get it. It's LaMelo Ball. He should win Rookie of the Year. Very valuable card out of 2021. A very rare card. But man, this price tag does not make sense right now. It actually just dropped. Look at that. It just dropped. And I think this LaMelo Ball is going to come back down to earth. And when it does, this collection is going to make a lot more sense. And that bubble is going to burst on him. And because of that, all of these other Rising Stars are going to be a lot more valuable. These will actually probably go up in price once his comes down. So that's why I say, if you guys are collecting this this collection right now, I would go for these price tags right now before they go up. I think these are all very underpriced, comparing them over to the Seeing Stars. We're waiting for that LaMelo Ball to burst. I bought Keldon Johnson for $430, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna if this LaMelo Ball does come down, I'm talking, you know, $2,000. I'm definitely gonna pull the trigger on this collection, which I do expect him to at some point. He's just not gonna be as valuable. Like if we compare this, if we look at the LaMelo Balls on the market right now, we have his 3-star badge rookie card, which he should get a 3 badge for, at $3,000. You're meaning to tell me that his 3-star badge isn't as much as his 2021 card? Doesn't make any sense. This has to come down at some point. And when it does, I think this is a very valuable collection. I think it's the most valuable collection as of right now in terms of its upside. We want that dunk of the year, right? And on top of that, you got the LaMelo Ball rookie year. You got all these challenges. But I think that the Rising Star Challenge is the way to go right now. I really do. That's my personal opinion. It just, when you compare it to the Seeing Stars, like, yeah, sure, we're going to get a KD. KD's great and everything, but compare that to the dunk of the year. It's also a rookie card, Anthony Edwards. We each have our own thoughts about Anthony Edwards and his performance this year. But that dunk, I mean, it's the moment we're looking at, right? Rookie moment. I think it's a fantastic way to cash in, and I really, really like the value there in the Rising Star Challenge. I really do. It's only 9 cards, by the way. This is 12, so for what it's worth. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way because I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about completing these challenges. And why didn't you guys tell me there was a distracting big square up in the top? Let me get rid of that right now. All right. So using that logic, what I did this morning, I'll just straight up tell you what I did. Let's take a look at my moments real quick. So this is my portfolio. I actually had a Luka. If you guys saw the pack opening, I had a Luka Doncic. I got really lucky with that. I sold it for about, I think it was $575 earlier in the day, really early in the morning. And I flipped it for a Keldon Johnson just because I am trying to collect that collection. And I just like the upside with these Rising Stars. I do think they're going to increase in value as this challenge does progress. So I flipped it. I believe in it. I really want that LaMelo Ball. I don't know if I'm going to get it yet. I am still waiting for that LaMelo Ball to drop in price. Still waiting for it. All right, do we have any questions? Let me know when you're going to pull the trigger, and I'll sell you my 873 Zion for the Seeing Stars pack deal for you. Steven, really appreciate that, man. Again, it's all dependent on that LaMelo Ball price. If that comes down to like 2,500, I still might pull the trigger. It's going to be tough, though. It's very tempting. Very, very tempting. But yeah, this market as a whole right now is just so up and down. My personal opinion, I do think that the commons are going to continue to drop. It's out of 35,000 people. Each one of these mints have 35,000 plus in them. So it's just, there's no value here. The prices are going to continue to drop. I will continue to say the series one cards are where you need to put your money. Those are the long-term investments. If you guys are coming in here thinking that you're going to quick sell and get a quick buck and then leave the market, that's not how it's done. It can be, but again, the withdrawal process is very long. If you're depositing money into your account, don't expect it to be an immediate withdrawal. You guys just can't think that way. You need to think of this as a long-term investment, same thing as Bitcoin, any other digital trading goods. So I personally love the S1s. That's why I grabbed 2 Giannis's S1s. I grabbed the DeMar DeRozan, very rare, $299. You guys have to be investing. You guys have to be trading up from those very bad commons. Jakob Hurtel, $9. Even the Anthony Davis out of 10,000. Well, this is Seeing Star. Tristan Thompson, I know that TJ got rid of his. He was at like $47 before this, so that just dropped like the $20. All of these are dropping. You guys need to dump these before they drop even further. Some of these players will approach less than $5 depending on the players. Should I sell my number 12 Steph Curry Seeing Stars? If you actually have a number 12 Steph Curry Seeing Stars, I would post that for a premium right now. Let's actually take a look. If you actually have Steph Curry 12, that's actually, man, that's a very good pull. Congrats. That's thousands of dollars. So if we compare that, I'll give a recommendation if you want some bites there. So this guy's posting for 35, and again, that hasn't sold. If you have, you said the 12, okay, you have the 12. So this is yours, I'm assuming. This is a bit crazy if this is yours. $59.99 will not sell. You're going to be selling it less than this, and that's a huge what if. You know, you're looking between that 2,000 and 3,000 range. Yep, this jersey match right here, 19.9. He's number 3, right? Oh, 30. I'm an idiot. I saw a 3. 160,000. Yeah, that's a jersey match. That's the one you want. Any word on how long market restrictions will be in place? They will be in place for the short term. They put out a announcement on the Top Shot Discord saying that limits will be added, or not added. They will be lifted. A little, you know, further along we go. They're still trying to figure things out. When the marketplace goes down, again, half of it's to control the market, half of it's to actually do maintenance. And again, there's so many new people here flooding into the market, so they're trying to control it the best way they can in terms of the pricing, in terms of the bots, all that good stuff. So the limitations are just going to hurt the market short term. Again, I'm thinking about this as a long-term investment. You guys need to do the exact same thing. If I have an SS Harden, Shooting Stars Harden, worth about $300, should I sell it to buy a Rising Star around that price? So personally, that's what I did. I don't think there's any below 300 right now, but I love the Rising Stars. I expect the prices to increase. I expect LaMelo balls to come down. That is the bubble burster right there. If that LaMelo ball goes down to about 2,000 to 3,000, expect the rest of the market to explode. I really do think so, because right now they're putting an insane price tag on him. It's just not worth it right now. Not worth it. I'm going to be monitoring this LaMelo ball all day long. It is so overpriced right now. 4,050 is still overpriced. Nobody's pulling the trigger at 4,050 either. Nobody is. They know that's crazy. They know it is. But yeah, man, all of these Seeing Stars are going to be coming down, continuing down in price. So I wanted to talk about it in comparison to the Cool Cats. If you guys remember back to the Cool Cat collection, where it was out of 5,000, where there was less people in the market in general, they were a lot easier to collect, a lot easier to take. But initially, when the market came out, or when the Cool Cats collection came out, their value rose so much. It rose up to like $900,000 plus for each one of those Cool Cats, and then they plummeted back down. Right now, with the Rising Stars, we're seeing the opposite. We're waiting for it to come back down. Okay, because people have experienced what the Cool Cats have expected. Same thing with these Shooting Stars, or with these Seeing Stars, rather. The Seeing Stars right now, they started high. I wish I sold my Doncic at $950, but right now they're going back down because you learn from your mistakes. Cool Cats were underpriced. They went all the way up for their collection. They went way back down. Right now we're seeing the opposite trend. So very interesting take on the market. Do you think that the value of a 15K S2 will go up now that the 35Ks are out? Yes, I have continued to say that in our Discord. The S2s will gain some traction, but again, not as much as the S1s. If you want long-term investments, stick with those S1s. Yes, there's some S2 rare cards, and I love them as well. I actually have one. I have an Anobi S2. Actually, let's just pull that up. I think it's a Series 1. So, yeah, the only Series 2 I have are these 2 3-badge Tyrese Halliburtons. They will be 3-badge, which is why I'm holding on to them. I expect him to do big things in the NBA. Would you sell a Booker S1 to get in on some of these Rising Stars? Well, it depends. How much is your Booker S1 worth? That's a big question. How much is it worth? So, and also, which one do you have? I believe there's multiple Bookers out there. There's a ton of Bookers. I mean, it looks like there's a lot selling for 4K plus. Grant, you're right. But again, that's a bit crazy. And right now, they're the popular cards, so everybody's going to be buying them. And these guys are probably buying these cards with the expectation that these are long-term holds because it's LaMelo and his Rising Star game. I don't know that that these guys are necessarily going for a collection. That's also a big thing. The hype around LaMelo Ball is insane. So let's see how often these things are going. They're going about every 5 minutes or so right now. But man, that price tag's too crazy. I bought this for $5,800. And again, it is dropping. Like, as we've been on stream, it's down to $4,000. It's going back up a little bit. But when we started the stream, it was at $4,400. So I have the game winner. It's at $8.99. Again, which one is that? jump shot. It's not that one. Is it this one? Oh, it is. Got it. That's tough, man. I mean, here's my take on this is like, if you're not going all in on the Rising Star collection, I'd hold these S1s. Those S1s are very, very good. And that's a very good shot. So at 2681, I think that's very valuable. I really do. I like that. If you're not going all in on the collection to get Anthony Edwards, I would hold back. What does a 3 badge mean? So 3 badges, there's a... Actually, I can probably find it. Let me see if I can find the chart. There's a chart on who's getting the 3 badges. It's your first moment, first year being in the league, or first time being tagged as a moment, and then being a rookie. I think those are the 3 badges. So if let me find it. Rookie badge search. Yep, here they are. These are all the guys that are getting tagged. So this Cam Reddish, common out of 1,000, getting 2 badges. I can keep going down the list. Zion getting 2 badges, specific meant. I can keep going, keep going. Here's a couple 3 badges. This is Anthony Edwards out of 4,000. Cole Anthony here. I think I passed another one. RJ Barrett in his first year getting 3 badged. And then all these other guys are getting 3 badges. They're rookie cards that were first released at the beginning of the year. So they're going to be worth a lot more just because it's their rookie card. Like, think of it as an actual trading card. The rookie card, this is it in the digital world out of 4,000. And that's a great circulation amount. So love that. That's why I'm holding on to Halliburton. Based on what he's been doing, I do expect big things from him. Sacramento Kings, big market. So I like them. They play at a very high pace. I like his upside here. All right. Matt, do you think this is a better investment than actual trading cards? Yes, NFTs are the future. Right now, they are going nuts. Absolutely insane. There's now some artists. If you guys haven't seen Gronk just released NFT and a huge NFT announcement about a couple hours ago. He's going to be selling them privately. I can't imagine how much those are going for. Future Hall of Famer. So all these artists, all these players are coming out with their private NFTs. These are just licensed by the NBA, so I can't even imagine what the personal players' NFTs are going to be worth. Absolutely. Added long-term value for rising stars that are also players' first moment. Yep, that is it. What should you hold off? What should you hold of the 15Ks? Not too much. Again, I'm holding my S1s. I'm trying to trade out of anything but S1s personally. Just know that the 15Ks are going to be worth more than the 35Ks just because there's more of a supply of these 35Ks. That's the only difference. Literally the only difference. They're slightly newer. There's more 35K out there than there is 15K. That's the only difference. All right, no more questions. But yeah, long term, guys, huge upside with Top Shot. They're changing things every single day, trying to improve their product. I know it's frustrating at first. They were just understaffed. They haven't hired enough people. If you guys go to their hiring page, there's like 8 open positions right now, and they're all major positions, so they need help right now. We get it, but right now, just enjoy the market as it is right now. We're still making a ton of money over here. I started out with about $1,200 up to 14K still right now. I was up to almost 17 at one point last week. So still a very, very good investment, guys. As long as you're getting packs, getting your hand on those packs, you can still flip them. $14, and I think the minimum you could flip it for was $200. Who doesn't want to wait in line for that? It's just free money at that point. That's the minimum. I flipped that entire pack, the Seeing Stars pack, for about, once it was all said and done, about $800. Easy flips in the market. But get rid of those commons. Trade up the S1s is always going to be my final take on this market. We're trying to get those Charizards. We're trying to get those shadowless Charizards. So in 10 years, 20 years down the road, they're going to be worth an extreme amount. The market's going to move with each step of the way. So your S1s, once the S3s comes out, the S2s are going to be this much, and then the S1s are going to be this much. Then once the S4s come out, it's going to all push up together. It's going to all go up. It's going to all go up together. That's just how it works. Supply and demand, supply and demand. You guys can get your hands on very rare cards. Out of 5,000, out of 1,500, look for these rare cards. Out of 2,767, it's actually not that bad. Series 1 Kevin Hurt actually doesn't look that bad at all right there. Is it possible to still do quick flips with the new rules? Yes, it is. Keep in mind, the marketplace is going to eat 5% whenever you post a new moment on the market. So long term, if that's the only thing that you are doing is quick selling and trying to flip, it's going to eat at your bankroll. The best option is just to grab a card, save up for it, spend your $500 to $1,000 on an S1 card and just sit on it. Honestly, I know how boring that sounds, and just wait for packs. That's it. That's what I'm doing. That's what a lot of people in our Discord are doing. That's just the general strategy here with Top Shot. Just sitting on those cards. You know that they're going to be worth it in the future. These are all minted. It's through the blockchain, so you can. There's a paper trail, which is fantastic. You can't say that same thing with Pokemon cards. If it gets stolen, you're out $50,000. With this, you know where it goes. The only way that somebody can steal your cards is if they hack your account, and even then, there's still a paper trail. So it's great. That's why digital trading is the future. It will always be the future. It's going to continue to be the future. So, and again, this is the most booming NFT market in the world right now is NBA Top Shots. Not even close. Which S1 should you target? Good question. You want to take a look? We can take a look down the list here. I'll tell you some things. By the way, all these S1s are very cheap right now since the market is down. So if you guys want to buy now with physical money, if you just want to deposit money into your account and buy an S1, I don't hate it. They're all very cheap. Let's go to S1s. Again, the better the player, the more it's worth, obviously. So these are, I just sorted by S1s. Tyus Jones is down here. You guys want to be paying attention to the circulation amount. So out of 39.99, right? You guys want to wait until these are very, very low. I love looking at these circulation amounts like this Langston Galloway for $100. Again, he's a sucky player, but we're starting near the bottom. I'll tell you when one catches my eye. This Rudy Gay, not too bad. Might be a little biased there. Josh Richardson, not that bad. These all aren't bad. Let me just find a really low circulation amount. Valanciunas, that's not a bad one. That's actually a very good one. This Joe Val for 124. I had this one in the metallic gold. I sold this one for $11.40 back in the day. 3 weeks ago. Let's see. Another Joe Val. Joe Val's very underpriced. The thing with him is Memphis isn't a big market, so that's why that's not selling. But it will go up. It will go up. All of these will go up. They have no option but to go up. No option as long as this market is booming. And guys, people are still flooding the markets. Vontae Graham out of 1,500. This is some good value. So, I mean, there's so many. But again, you want to be targeting the better. Ooh, Van Vliet here. Drummond. We're starting to get to some really good players. Danny Green, the best player of all time. Victor Oladipo. I thought that said LaMelo. I was about to pull the trigger. Olynyk at 159 in the finals. Yeah, Grant, I was looking at that yesterday, actually. Any S1s for about 250, so we're actually looking at that range. Horford for 1434. That's a very good serial. And I think I talked about Kevin Huerter earlier. That's a good one. That's a really good one right here. DeJounte Murray, a little biased there, but that's another good player. Jeremy Grant, that's a good one. He's been a good value all season long. And Kemba, Boston market. Love that. At 2,500, this might be it. This might be one of the best ones we've seen. Scrolling down this list. What's a serial? 2376, not too bad. Did it just restart me? I think it did. It really just restarted me. All right. Remind me not to click on these guys. Or at least open up a different window. All right, we're back. The KCP, that's a little overpriced. That's out of 1977. That's not too bad. So yeah, I think Jeremy Grant, Kemba Walker, my favorite out of that range. Dragic was always a good one. 16-11, that's a very low one. But again, these are all Series 1s. All Series 1s. Those are holding some good long-term value. I want to sign up, but it's not letting me. Yes, they only let a certain amount of people in at a time. They've been turning on and off the signups throughout the entire week just to allow some new people in. It's just been flooded. It's been over-flooded with a bunch of people. They can only take as much as they can handle. So that's the one downfall here. One downfall. But guys, I'll be sitting here to answer some questions. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to spam them in the chat. Like I said, guys, right now everybody's kind of freaking out because all the prices are dropping, but that's only because we just got a new collection release, and all the hype is around these rising stars, seeing stars. I will keep on saying that this LaMelo Ball is going to be the determiner of this market right now, short term. If we look at LaMelo Ball, this price, $4,100, we need this to come down as a community, because once that comes down, the other rising stars in that collection will go up. At least that's what I think. It's going to be a domino effect, and it should trigger the rest of the market. Once people start buying these LaMelo balls, they're going to be less popular. Right now, it's very popular, that $4,100 price tag. If you can sell it for that much, man, feel free to pull the trigger now. If you have a LaMelo, I would say pull the trigger now. I don't think that's going to continue to go up. What's your guess for the next challenge? I hope it's the LeBron one. I don't know why they're not coming out with a LeBron challenge. What's the number one moment to buy right now? I'll show you the number one moment to buy right now. This guy named LeBron James. Anything on this page is a good buy. It's funny. The cheapest card you can buy of LeBron, which is actually the one that I pulled, is $11.75 right now. I sold them for $15.80 when the market was up. Is now the time to sell Seeing Stars, you think? Yeah, you kind of missed the train on the Seeing Stars. I missed the train. Because what I was expecting, and I brought this up at the beginning of the stream, is just like the Cool Cats, we have them all very underpriced. We expect them to go up short term just because of the hype. But with the collections now doing the exact opposite, everybody knew to post them very high, and it's just gone down, 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 down. I hope they go back up. I think they'll go up just a little bit, but you might have missed the train on the Seeing Stars. Might as well just get rid of them. Again, just keep in mind you bought the pack for $14. Like, if you can sell these cards for even the Julius Randle for 106 right now, just go ahead and dump them. Only half of these guys are in the collection, or in the challenge, so that's the frustrating part. Do you have any idea if they're going to do other sports or just NBA? They are. They are going to definitely do MMA. That's in the works right now, and that is like officially a thing. They have a prelim website for it. They just have not dropped packs yet. So if you haven't signed up, go to the MMA NFT website, sign up. You'll get email updates and alerts, and then just wait for that to come out. I think that's the next train. NFL is going to follow shortly. They have to. All these sports will definitely have NFTs at some point in time. If I have a Nerlens Noel 1530 out of 3000 S1, should I post above the min price? Well, you should always try posting above the min price if there's nobody really looking at them. You might be able to grab some value there, but again, that serial isn't too good. I'd still probably post it for near minimum price. What is it out of 3000? So I'm assuming it's this one. Series 1 dunk. And you have like the middle of the pack. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be too crazy with that. A couple dollars over. I'd probably post for minimum price, honestly. Really, serial numbers don't matter until you get up above the top 1%. Thank you, Brett. Thank you for the subscription. Really appreciate it. They really don't matter. It's that people care about the jersey matches. They care about the number ones. I mean, that just increases the value so much more. Like, how cool would it be to say I have a number one LeBron James of anything? You know, technically they're all made at the same time, but it's treated as if that card was made first, or that moment was made first, just like your Pokemon. But yeah, guys, one thing I will say, I will keep saying this over and over and over and over again. I think the best investments on the market are here with this player called Giannis. Just got MVP in the All-Star game. Yes, I know, not a big market, but a big name. These guys are so underpriced. All these moments are so underpriced. It's going to catch up to them at some point once this market keeps going up. I personally have this guy because he was so underpriced I had to pull the trigger. I got him at about 36, 35-ish. And it's funny, even in the down market, it's still up. I got this one for out of 297. Like, dude, just look at these prices. 17 for a 499 Giannis. 1900 for a 499 Giannis. I don't care if he's going out and pooping on the floor. I don't care what his moment is. If there's a Giannis and he's this price, and this is Series 1, to me, this is just so underpriced. This one. Why is this one so much? This is Series 2. Oh, it's because it's the collection. Yeah, this is where they should be. This is a Series 2 metallic. Why is he 29 right here? But the Series 1 dunks are 2100, 1700 bucks. That makes no sense. No sense to me. Even this guy, 1200. If you guys can spend up for these, if you guys can trade up for these Giannis's, I'm telling you right now, low-key, I think these are the best investments. That's why I have 2 of them. I almost want to trade my Halliburtons for them, but I do think Halliburton's going to have a nice little long-term run. More intuition than anything. Going for almost 1400. I'm holding my Chris Paul. Shooting star number 2. Number 2, you got number 2 Chris Paul? I'd buy a poopin' Giannis. I'm doing the right thing, just asking. Yeah, I mean, man, if you have that high of a serial number, like, you almost have to keep it. It's tough. Or at least try to get a premium out of it. So, like, if you're actually sitting on a Chris Paul, number 2, I don't know if you guys are trolling me because 2 of you have had, like, exceptional serial numbers, which is kind of crazy. A number 2 right now? Yeah, I mean, that would be the number. That would be the highest one. That's a jersey. Wow, you're 1 off. Yeah, I mean, you could probably get over $1,000 for him because look, these aren't selling. This guy posted for $1,250. So like, you could probably quick sell this thing for about $2,000 right now. But you gotta think, you gotta hold on to that. That's such a high serial. What's the website to sign up for MMA? Good question. Let me look that up. I might have to look that up afterwards because I don't have it available. Oh, yeah, I do. I think. No, I don't. I lied. It might take some time to look for that, guys. There's a link out there somewhere. I'll put it in the Discord if you guys... Actually, you know what? I'll put it in the comment section after this is uploaded. That's amazing. That's really good. If you actually have a Chris Paul number 2, congrats. That's a better pull than I've ever pulled. I pulled a 13 Ibaka and I got $900 from him, which I thought was good. It's just a regular common 15,000. How much? What's going on, Sino? What's going on, man? How's the dog going? New dog with Sino, and we both have the same dog names. How much should I put up for? How much should I put up my Curry for? Seeing Stars 5703. Not that good of a serial. It's gonna be mint price for me. If you want a quick sell, don't try to be crazy with those prices. I would sell them at 400, 399 right now. Oh, that's your favorite player. Well, there you go. It's a huge one. Hold Rising Star, DeAndre Hunter, or move him now. Rising Star, DeAndre Hunter. Is he in the collection? That's a good question. If he's in the collection, oh, and they just ended that hollow challenge. Yeah, he is. So I do think Hunter is going to go up in value. He has to. If this LaMelo price tag comes down, DeAndre Hunter will probably go up. If you don't think that, then yeah, I would quick sell him right now at 375. But I do think his price tag's going to go up a little bit. In a bunch of questions. What price should I list? That's amazing to know. What price should I list my number 419 Paul George Seeing Stars, or should I just hold for now? You got to get rid of that. I would probably try to get him for a premium, at least try the post. See if you can get some extra money. I know Paul George isn't going for much. Why did it not come up? Does Paul George not exist? Hello? There you go. Don't know what that was. I mean, that cereal's good, but it's not that good, unfortunately. So 419, like if you look here, yeah, they're only posting it for like 100 more than its original price. You might be able to try to grab 200 out of that. I doubt it. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I'd probably only post that thing for about 180 max. People only care about the serial numbers until they're elite, until they're up in that 1%. I know it sucks. Whenever you see a very low serial, it really doesn't matter until you get up into that like 1% range. I think my Sabonis 15,000 will rise in price after his All-Star performance. It wouldn't be much. It wouldn't be much. 15,000 Sabonis. The only reason I say that is because Top Shot only cares about flashy players. Sabonis, not that. You have this guy right here, 41 bucks. I mean, you're going to see these prices go up and down, up and down, up and down. If you can flip him, if you can try to get like an S1 or even more of a rare card, we looked at a bunch of S1 rare cards. Try to flip him. I honestly am not a fan of the huge commons with a lot of circulation counts. Steph Curry Metallic Gold S2, hold or sell? Let's take a look. That's a good question. Metallic 2. So it's this one, right? No, not that one. Am I reading that right? Metallic Gold S2. Well, this would be a Metallic Gold S2. No, this one would be. That's a Series 1, though. That doesn't exist. That card does not exist, Nova. Unless I'm reading something wrong. Metallic Gold S1. I'm assuming that's this one right here. If you have a Metallic Gold, very rare Steph Curry, you hold that. You hold that until you die. Seriously, you hold that forever. If that's actually a thing that you have. What are your thoughts on the rising stars that aren't in the challenge? Great question. So there's speculation. That's something I didn't even touch base on. There's speculation that there's going to be a challenge released with Zion Williamson. Oh, sorry. Let me go back to that question. So I do think that those are going to gain some traction. But again, if you guys are going for either one of those collections, buy now. Those rising stars are at a very low price right now, except for LaMelo. This one right here. Okay. Was he not on the page? I swear that he wasn't on the page. Yeah, the collection's over now, so you gotta hold it. I don't even know if he was in the collection, or if he was in the challenge. Yeah, you hold this, man. Hold this forever. That's a very good card. It's Steph Curry, too. You hold that, Nova. Don't pull the trigger. Do not. That's a very good... Man, I wish I had that Steph Curry. Very good. LaMelo Ball rising. Stars, hold or sell? Mixed opinions. I think his price tag is going to continue to go down. His price is a little back up. At the beginning of the stream, it was at 4,400. That's at 4,240. I think you sell right now because I think that price tag is going to go down. Everybody's watching this price. This rising star, if you guys look at the screen, just comparing it to his actual rookie moment that's going to get a 3 badge, like it's overpriced. You just look at the price tags, comparing them next to each other. It's overpriced. It just is. I get it. People are trying to make a premium on this, and a lot of people are falling for it. I'm waiting for this price to drop. I just am. I think this is overpriced. I want it to because I want to complete this challenge. But man, I mean, like, I get it. A lot of people can get away with posting a premium because it's not a part of, or because it's a part of a challenge, and they're getting away with it. But I think this is just way too overpriced right now. That LaMelo is way too overpriced. How much should I sell my Jordan Nwaba? Oh, it's the rookie, not Nwaba. It's this guy. So that's a rookie. That's gonna get a 3 badge, 100%. How much should I sell him for? It's $690. I would probably hold this guy. Yep, I would probably hold him. Again, Minnesota, not in a great spot, but it's still a rookie card. Like, it's going to go up. If you want to pull the trigger now, like 120 just seems a little low for a 3 badge. I would hold on to that until he gets 3 badged, and then you can sell him. That's my recommendation. Yeah, that's a really good stuff, man. If you really have that card, that's a great one. Let me know what your best pulls are, guys. Spam the chat with some of your best pulls. I'm very interested. What we're going to be doing going forward, too, for all of you Discord members who didn't get the update, we're going to be opening up some Discord members packs so that you guys can join the live stream remotely. We can open up all the packs that you have together, make some content out of it, do a live stream. It's gonna be fun. So if you guys want some more Top Shot content, if this is your first time viewing this stream, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be putting out a lot more top shit content in the future. Oh, that was funny. Top Shot content in the future. So if you guys enjoy all this, enjoy the pack openings, feel free to subscribe. That's happened more than once. I've done that before. When do the badges come out? Wish I knew. Wish I knew. It's going to be soon. I promise you it's going to be soon. Keldon Johnson, rare or common to buy? I actually do like Keldon Johnson. I'm trying to keep my bias up, but man, that's the one that I bought. That's the one rare that I bought right here. He doesn't have, so I believe this one's going to get badged. Or is it this one? One of these, no, it has to be this one. This one's his first moment on the market, so I think this one's going to get badged. It's not his first overall moment. So I think it's going to be a 2 badge. But yeah, this one's good out of $4.99. Out of $4.99, I really do like that one. Finally sold my Luka star for $548. Should have sold it when it was $900. Yeah, I mean, I expected it. I expected it to go right back up, but it never did. People learn from their mistakes. They post high, wait for the market to adjust downward. I made the same mistake, but hey. Yeah, Top Shot is not Top Shot anymore. It's now Top Shit. I got a metallic gold Aaron Gordon, I believe Series 2. The last one dropped number 127 out of $4.99. Hold or sell? That's a good one. I want to take a look at Aaron Gordon. I know he was undervalued the last time I looked at him. I don't know why he's so undervalued. So you have the... I'm sorry. So no, I'll get to your question here in a second. I missed it. Out of $4.99. So that's this guy right here. Oh, that's... Is that a... Oh, it's a Series 2. Okay. So that's understandable. I think it's a fair price. I would still hold it. It's a good card. I would probably still hold it. Again, I just love the rare cards. If it's out of $4.99, super rare. And Aaron Gordon, he's a flashy guy. Dunk contests and everything, so I think it's a great hold. All right, so no. What would you do with Kyrie seeing stars moment? It was down to like 170, now back up to 210. So no, I would get rid of it. I would. I honestly would at 210. Yep, we missed the train. We all missed the train. We should have posted right when the market opened up, right after we all pulled those seeing stars. I know you hate to hear that answer, but hey, you can't complain. $14 in the 210. And that's not even mentioning the other cards that you pulled. Should I sell my 84-23 shooting star Zion or wait for it to go up? Fairly new to this. So Zion's one person you do want. He's up there with like LeBron in terms of like likability. Upside, right? Maybe not as high upside as LeBron, but he's up there. Okay, so you have a shooting star. Okay. So yeah, I mean that's a fair price out of 10,000. Let's compare him to these other moments here. So if you think about it, like 440 is this price for the Seeing Stars. He's a part of a collection, right? This one right here is at 15,000. He's 296. So when you compare the price, like it makes sense. So 440 is a fair price. You can wait if you want, but it's a good price to get for him right now. Okay, this is actually not good. So 463 for this one, 440 for this one. So this looks overpriced right now. So you might want to dump him. See what I'm doing? See what I'm eyeballing? Like this is out of 7,500. They're both Series 2. This is actually a great way to compare. It's a fairish overvalued price. So yeah, I would sell him now at that price. What should I sell my Rising Star LaMelo? 1452. LaMelo is the big question. Okay, so he's at 42.90 right now. So I think you rose $40 the last time we checked in on him. I would sell him. I just think this price is going to continue. I think it's going to go down. It was 440 at the beginning of the stream, so it's gone down and it's stabilized a little bit, but 42.90, man. That's a lot for that. When you compare him to the 3-badge one over here, it's only 3,300. This is selling at a premium right now. I get it's a lower circulation amount, but it should at least be the same as his 3-badge card, 100%. These 3-badge cards are going to go up tremendously once those 3 badges hit. All right. Drop tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Where do you see that, Scott? If that's a thing, you better not be messing with us. If you're trolling, don't do it. Don't troll in this chat. Thoughts on the 10,000 Joel Embiid soon to be map? Okay, let's take a look at that one. Yeah, Embiid's been undervalued in general. That's the one big man that I think has some upside. Philly, huge fan base, good market. Out of 10,000, oh, it's this one right here. Oh, it's a Seeing Stars. Is that the only one? Out of 10,000? Yeah. Gotta get rid of him, man. Seeing Stars, they're gonna stabilize. They're gonna go down. They're gonna go up a little bit, but I think 198's a fair. Again, we can compare here. Like, yeah, that looks good. This is a Series 2, okay. Let's compare. There's not really much to compare him to. I think that's just a good price, $200. Should I sell my Rising Star RJ Barrett? Rising Star RJ Barrett. How much is he going for? RJ Barrett's one of those guys. New York market, not that good of a player, but still has potential. You don't know what to do with him, right? 445. Let's take a look. Is he in the collection right now? That's the big question. I don't think he is, actually. So if he's not in this Anthony Edwards challenge, he's not, I would hold him until that challenge comes out. I would hold him. Because once that challenge comes out, the prices are going to go up a little bit. Might be able to sell them for a little bit more. And guys, for you guys who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I talked about this Rising Star Challenge, this Anthony Edwards Dunk of the Year. If you guys haven't seen this moment, the collection reward that you get for this, first of all, if you haven't seen this, you have to look on the screen. Fantastic. Going to be Dunk of the Year. This is the reward. If you can collect the Rising Star Challenge for this moment, I think it's worth it. The one thing holding me back from doing this is that LaMelo Ball price. It's going to break the market once we see that thing come down in the 3K range. Possibly 2, I hope. But we still have, what, 20 days to complete this challenge, so there's a lot of time to do that. Man. Such a great challenge. What's your opinion on the LeBron no-look 3? So I had that one. Again, I'm trying to get rid of all the comments. I sold LeBron when he was at 1580. I think he's at, what, 1100 now? Oh, I thought that was it for a second. He's at, oh yeah, he's 1100. So I mean, get rid of him. Get rid of the comments. I don't care if it's LeBron James. You're not going to see him go up that much. It's a Series 2 too. If it's a Series 1, I'd like it a lot more. But it's Series 2. LeBron. Dump it. Trade it for something. Series 1. Rare cards. Rare moments is what we're looking for. I haven't opened my packs, thinking about just holding. Okay. That's a great point. If you have packs, you hold on to those suckers. They're going to be worth so much. One thing about me and my channel is I have to provide content. So if I get a pack, I'm opening it for you guys. I'm packless. When are they supposed to re-up? Good question. Wish I knew. If you sign up for their Discord, if you sign up for email, or I think if you just sign up for the Topshot website in general, you're going to get an update when they do drops. Big ones. I'm talking legendary. I'm talking premiums. I'm talking the rare drops. You will get a notification. You'll get an email. I just sold my shooting star Harden for $260. Did you? You going for more than that? Yeah, so he's going for $260. Take it and run away. You bought the pack for $14. Can't hate on that. Who is the best cheap guy to invest in right now? Wish I knew. We took a look at the S1s. There's a lot of S1s that are still pretty cheap, about $100. All those guys are going to be worth something in the future just because it's the very first season. Keep telling you guys, think about it 10 years down the road. What did Bitcoin do 10 years down the road? 5 years down the road, I mean, just think about it. That's what these guys are going to do. And I'm talking about the ROI and these seeing a similar type of bump down the road. They already have. I think LeBron's going for what, 250? What's the most expensive card on the market? I think it is this LeBron. I think it's this one. Not even the finals moment? Yeah, it's that iconic dunk. Yep. Obviously, link to the game. Do you have some old videos explaining what this is? Are these real cards? These are not real cards. These are digital moments. NFTs. Well, I don't have a video explaining exactly what NFTs are. I have a video explaining like how to start out and how I made $10,000 in 2 weeks from doing this. I would look at an NFT video and have that video explain to you what NFTs are. I don't have that video on my channel. It's a hard concept to grasp in general. Some people just don't get it. And because of that reason, they don't like the concept. They hate it. It's just like digital. It's just like regular trading cards in a digital format. They each have serial numbers and no person can have two of the same card. They're all individual. They're on the blockchain, backed by Dapper and NBA. So they're kind of like physical collectibles, but they're not. So that's the best way I can explain in a short process. Yeah, I have $220 in my account. What do you think is a good investment? Love the content, by the way. Appreciate that, Dom. Appreciate that. $220. I'm not gonna go through the S. Well, do you know what? I'll just do it because I'm getting questions on it now. We're gonna go through the S1s again. These guys right here. Sort by ascending. Anybody in the S1s? Filter this. Go to S1. These guys. Best long-term investments. You have $200. 220. Again, opinions are so. This is one that somebody mentioned earlier. Kelly Olynyk. This is a finals moment out of 1915. This is a good one. Long-term investment. If you believe in Kelly Olynyk, I guess. D'Lo, not that bad. Spencer Dinwiddie, not bad. We have a lot of hate for Spencer Dinwiddie in our Discord. Drew Holiday. Like all these rare cards, so you will know this. Ooh, Chris Middleton. Series 1. I think I had this one when he was up at 300. I sold him around that price. So all these rare moments, you'll know this is circulation amount out of 2773. There's only 2,773 of these moments in general. That's what makes these rare. That's what makes them valuable. That's the one thing you guys have to look at. Devontae Graham at 1,500. That's crazy. That's a very rare moment. Okay? Pay attention to these, the circulation amounts. Don't go for the 35,000. They're going to be overpriced probably. That's why they're going back down in price. Sold my Blake Griffin for about $154. I think there really is a drop tonight. So no, where do you see that? What about Luka? 1 out of 1. I don't think that's a thing. You're trolling me and you got me. You got me to look it up. There's no 1 out of 1s. Yeah, it's 49's the lowest. A Luka 1 out of 1 would be fantastic. Make it happen. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and get off. Guys, thanks for the live stream. I figured I'd get on here since there was a large break in action with DFS. And I haven't been putting out some Top Shot. I said it again. Top Shot content. And I figured I'd hop on here and provide some more content. With all that being said, guys, have a great rest of your day. I will be on tomorrow. And let's cash.
Do you trust me?